Hi everyone, Erin here from Real Wig Fun. Thanks for joining me. So today we're going to take a look at a brand new WILLE style, and I have the style Luna in the color Light Champagne Shaded. So stay tuned. First, I'd like to thank, as always, Wigs by Patti's Pearls for supplying this wig so I could bring a review for you today. And you know what? I haven't looked at an WILLE style in quite some time. And I was very excited about some of the styles that she's recently come out with. And this is from the Modix. I think I'm pronouncing that right. The Modix collection. Anyways, so this is Luna, and I have Luna in the color Light Champagne Shaded. So it is a shaded color. So I gotta tell you, when I first got it out of the box, I was inspecting the style and looking at the cap, and it has a very different cap construction that I'm used to wearing. So I was a little bit worried about that. Because of that different cap construction, there is more permatease in this style than I'm used to wearing. What I would say is don't let that scare you, because this style, in my opinion, is a great example of permatease being used in the right amount, in the right spots to make a fabulous style. So as you can see, Luna is a shoulder length style that really will be flattering for all different face shapes. It's got this beautiful side swept fringe bang and layers that I think makes it so attractive and flattering. So I've done nothing to this style other than I did give it a bit of a shake out of the box and broke the zigzag part, and that's it. That's all. I haven't had to do anything to achieve what you're seeing right now, which is, I think, pretty fantastic. So Luna is made from WILLE's heat-friendly synthetic fiber. So that means that you can use your heat tools. So perhaps you want to add some waves or some curls, or you want to straighten this even further, you can absolutely do so. Just be sure to keep your heat on low heat. So Luna has a petite average cap. And I have to tell you, originally when I first started wearing wigs 2 years ago, there was this perception that WILLE's styles were on the smaller side. So I have a 22-inch circumference head, which is not considered petite at all. It's actually on the higher end of average. So I have a 22-inch circumference head, and this is a petite average cap, and it's fitting me like an absolute dream. So if you have been hearing some of those same rumblings about WILLE caps, my most recent WILLE wigs have all been fitting me perfectly. So if you have a head circumference similar to myself and we're excluding WILLE from your selection because of some of those perceptions, at least the recent styles that I've been trying have fit me very comfortably. So for me, this wig feels very comfortable. I love this length. I think it's incredibly wearable. You know, it's not going to get in your way, but you still have that length to give you that feminine feel if that's what you like. There are these incredible layers that can be styled in a number of different ways. So as far as the lengths on Luna, this front bang here is 6 inches. The crown, which is taken from right up here, is 12.5. You've got 9-inch sides and a 9-inch nape. And altogether, this wig weighs 4 ounces. So it's incredibly light and comfortable. All right, let's talk about Light Champagne Shaded, this particular color that I have Luna in. If you are a fan of Belle Tress Butterbeer Blonde, if you are a fan of John Renault's Palm Springs Blonde, if you're a fan of Raquel Welch Shaded Biscuit, then this color, I would say, is very similar to all of those. In my opinion, it's the most similar to Shaded Biscuit or even Butterbeer Blonde. So I think it's an incredible dynamic blonde. It is light. It is a shaded or a rooted shade, as you can see. And then there's a blend of natural blonde, light blonde, and it also has some white silver blend, which really makes it sort of vibrant and beautiful and a bright shade. I think this is a fantastic color. So one of the things that I have come to love about WILLE wigs is their lace fronts. They're incredibly natural. So why don't I get up close so that I can show you Luna? And so here is the lace front. It's done very well. You don't have very long lace. Now the lace is running up to the top of the ear tab, but I think the transition from the lace into the ear tab is done incredibly well. My coverage is really good. That's a bit of my bio hair, but there is the ear tab right there. And then on the other side, same thing. There is the bottom of the ear tab. I've got great coverage, and I think that this looks incredibly natural. So if you wanted to wear this style off your face, this hairline is really, it would give me confidence certainly to do so. All right, so why don't I do a turn so that you can see Luna from all sides. So clearly this is my front. There's my right side. Just back up a little bit. And the back. My left side. And then back to the front. So early I talked a little bit about the fact that this style Luna does have permatease, but it's not bothering me. And would you believe it if I told you that this style actually has a thin layer of permatease almost all over the style, with the exception of the mono crown and the lace front. So why don't I go ahead and take Luna off so that I can show you the inside of the cap. But let's take one last look at that beautiful color, light champagne shaded. And you can see that dynamic color that I was talking about earlier. I think it's very pretty. All right, so let's turn Luna inside out. And this cap construction is quite different from anything I'm used to wearing. So as you can see, the beautiful lace front. And like I said before, I think Ellen Wille has done a great job with this lace. It's very natural looking, and I love how far into the ear tab that it goes, which helps to create a very natural looking hairline. Wonderful, okay? So then you have open wefted sides and back. You've got felt covered ear tabs with metal stays, an extended nape, which is a cap feature that I really like. Ellen Wille does use these Velcro adjusters. So let me just lift that up. So as you can see, you can adjust these straps to make the wig a little bit smaller or a little bit bigger to fit your head circumference. Okay, but this section right here, this top section, this is all machine made wefting, okay? And then do you see that tiny little part of a mono crown? So you are going to expect that there is permatease all along the top. There's permatease all through this wefting, but it's really helping to keep this style looking incredibly good with very little effort while still maintaining good hair movement. I actually like this. So I've been pleasantly surprised by Ellen Wille's Luna. Like I said, I did not expect to like this style. What concerned me was not having a full mono top or a full mono part. But once I got this on my head, I can absolutely appreciate why they chose this construction for this style. They have definitely won me over with Ellen Wille's Luna. So I hope you've enjoyed taking a quick look. Stay well and stay safe. Bye, everybody.